Okay, Grotin, so let's say vir ons by nummer 11 dat vierhoek LMNP 'n vierhoek is. Right? Hulle sê nie wat 'n vierhoek nie. Hulle sê vir ons E1 is 62 grade, P1 het ek ingevul 68 grade, P2 56 grade. Okay? So they give us those three angles. I filled it in. Then they also tell us that FP and FN are of equal length. Very important because we're going to know that certain angles are also equal, right? And then LE and LM are also equal. Yet again, we're going to know something about two interior angles that are opposite equal sides. All right. So let's see what the question asks. Okay. Prove that LP and MN are parallel. Ons moet bewys hulle is ewenwydig. So, dan moet ons vir van gaan bewys. Okay. One of those three, we're going to have to prove either corresponding alternate angles equal or co-interior angles are supplementary. Binnehoeke gelyk aan 180 of verwisselend en ooreenkomstige hoeke gelyk. Ons moet dit gaan bewys sodat ons kan weet daai lyne is ewenwydig. Right. So as ons nou kyk na LP en MN, die maklikste wat ons kan bewys gaan of wees daai binnehoeke afhangende van die inligting, okay? The easiest to prove is either the co-interior angles, or you could possibly prove that the alternate angles, F2 and P1 are equal. Right. Those are your two options really, because it's not extended for, or it's not extended to know that corresponding angles are equal. All right, so we have two options there. I'm going to go with the most information. Kom ons gaan waar die meeste inligting gegee is. Okay, they tell us that FP and FN are equal. So we're going to know that those two opposite angles are equal due to being opposite equal sides. Right. P2 en N is altyd 56 grade, want gelyke hoeke teenoor gelyke sy. Hulle sê vir ons hierdie sy en daardie sy is gelyk. Right. So nou het ons hom ook. All right. And they tell us that P1 is 68 degrees. So you can now either interior angles find F2. If it is 68, then these two lines are parallel. Okay, so you can of met binnehoeke van die driehoek F2 gaan bepaal. En dan as hy 68 is, dan is verwisselende hoek gelyk, dan is die lyne parallel. Of ek gaan nou gaan met die idee dat ek het vir P1 en P2 en het ek vir N, as hulle saam 180 is, dan is hulle ewenwydig. Right. So P1 plus P2 plus N. If they are all equal to 180 and they are co-interior, then co-interior angles are supplementary, proving lines are parallel. So P1 plus P2 plus N is 68 plus 56 plus 56, and it does add up to 180 degrees. Okay, dit tel saam op 180 grade. Hulle is supplementêr. En hulle is co-binnehoeke. Co-binnehoeke wat supplementêr is bewys dat die lyne parallel is. Okay, I hope you understand this. Co-interior angles that are supplementary is proof that the lines are parallel. Okay. Then the next one says, prove that element P is a parallelogram. Okay. Now you can go and prove any of the characteristics of a parallelogram, which are two pairs of opposite sides parallel or equal, and then one pair of opposite sides parallel and equal, or two pairs of opposite angles are equal. Okay, So there's plenty of ways to prove that a quadrilateral is a parallelogram. Okay. Al die eienskappe van 'n parallelogram, jy gaan een van hulle moet bewys. Want dan maak dit waar dat LPMN 'n parallelogram is. Right. So wat het ons nou al klaar? Ons het nou al klaar bewys dat LP en MN parallel is. Right? So kom ons kyk of ons miskien nog teenoorstaande hoeke kan bewys, want hulle gee vir ons hoeke, hulle gee nie vir ons sy lengtes nie. Okay, stem saam. Right. So let's go try and prove that. Because then we will be able to prove that the opposite angles are equal, and then it is a parallelogram. Okay, so they tell us LE, LM are equal. So yet again, we know that opposite angles opposing those lines that are equal are equal. Okay, gelyke hoeke teenoor gelyke sye, equal angles opposite equal sides. So beide E1 en M1 is gelyk aan 62 grade. Okay. So dan as jy met jou sakrekenaar uitwerk 180 grade minus 62 minus 62 dan kry jy 56 grade. So op hierdie punt van tyd kan jy al daai stappies wys. Jy hoef nou nie meer nie. Okay? You don't have to show grade 8 and 9 that whole step of calculating the other angle of interior angles of a triangle. Okay? So 180 minus 62 gives us 56. Okay? So angle L is equal to 56 degrees. Binne hoeke van 'n driehoek, interior angles of a triangle. So now we already have one pair of opposite angles equal. Sharp, sharp. Okay, so L and N are opposite angles and they are equal. So far we have one part. Okay, now E1, okay, the purpose now is to prove that this angle is equal to this angle. Agree? Okay, so E1 is a point on the parallel line and ME is the transversal. Nou 'n snylyn. Okay, so dan weet ons kan nou verwisselende hoeke gaan gebruik om daai deel van M te gaan verkry. Reg. Okay, alternate angles. So let's say E1 and M2 are equal because alternate angles are equal, and we just proved that LP and MN are parallel. Very important to mention the parallel lines. All right. Okay. So they are both equal to 62 degrees. Good. Now there's multiple ways you could find the other half, the M1 part. Okay. But we've already proven it, right? M1 was also 62 degrees. Okay. Now let us see, is 62 plus 62? 62 plus 62 is 124. And 68 plus 58, 56 I mean, is also 124. So those two opposite angles are also equal. All right. Okay, so angle M is 62 plus 62. Okay, due to M1 and M2, both are 62, is 124. Angle P is 68 and 56, equal to 124. And they are equal and they are opposite angles. Okay, so here we have the other half. We have one pair and a second pair of opposite angles equal. Twee pare teenoorstaande hoeke gelyk. Okay, so twee pare teenoorstaande hoeke gelyk. So dan is LMNP a parallelogram. Right. I hope you understand this, guys.